Understanding the agrobiology of agrochemical formulations 2, applied. In this module, we will consider applied aspects of fungicide formulation. We begin with an overview of fungal pathogen biology, differentiating between plant cells and fungal cells and identifying specific metabolic processes which may be targeted by fungicides while giving selectivity between inhibition of fungal metabolism and plant metabolism. We continue with an overview of fungal plant pathogens, differentiating between the true fungi or the true fungal pathogens and the fungus-like pathogens or the oomycetes. We break down these two groups of plant pathogens and identify specific differences within the groups and between the groups which allow us to target selectively different groups of pathogens. We move on to consider the difference between biotrophic and necrotrophic pathogens and what we need to bear in mind when developing fungicide strategies, formulations, and adjuvant packages to optimize targeting each of these two groups of pathogens. From here, we differentiate between protectant, curative, and eradicant treatments, and look at the benefits and challenges related to both contact fungicides and systemic fungicides, as well as opportunities arising from these differences. We continue with a breakdown of the key fungicidal modes of action, beginning with the inhibitors of cell membrane metabolism, specifically the ergosterol biosynthesis inhibitors, before moving on to the fungicides which inhibit respiratory processes. For fungicides inhibiting respiratory processes in the mitochondria, we differentiate between different groups of fungicidal mode of action within the mitochondrial respiratory chain. We bring together what we have learned in this module by preparing an overview of systemic and contact fungicides based on their mode of action, active ingredient physical chemical characteristics, typically used formulation types, adjuvant recommendations, etc. The objective of these overviews is to provide a ready reference for when you will make your strategic decisions for the formulation and inclusion of adjuvant packages for specific active ingredients. Finally, in this module, we will consider two case studies based on earlier front-loading processes to identify key project relevant information in order to develop strategies for the formulation of contact fungicides with mancozeb and copper providing the examples, as well as systemic fungicides where we look at some of the challenges and opportunities within optimizing triazole formulations.